Allowed in the state of New Mexico. The state is allowing houses of worship to perform ceremonies, but citing funeral homes who have gatherings of more than 5 people. ABC 7's Kate Beery reports from one of the homes cited from our New Mexico Mobile newsroom.
The owner of Getz Funeral Home in Las Cruces said he was not only fined for having one funeral on Friday, but had to cancel 2 others or risk jail time.
When a loved one passes away, their spouse lives that day every day for the rest of their lives. A funeral gives a centralized spot for people to come together and express their grief.
The general manager of Getz Funeral Home said state police issued a cease and desist order 13 hours before the scheduled service for Tom Mobley, a well-known rancher who died of COVID-19, according to his obituary.
They had received a complaint from an elected official.
Because it was so close to the service, Getz did allow the family to hold it at his business, but canceled 2 others for the next 2 days. He also required masks and social distancing. 2 hours after the service, 2 state police officers showed up at his property, citing the general manager for violating New Mexico's public health order by holding a public gathering with more than 5 people.
We don't mind doing what we're asked. We just ask that it goes across the board.
ABC 7 obtained this video of the parking lot at La Paz Graham's funeral home in Las Cruces. A manager said there were 35 to 50 people who attended, but that the home rotated out groups of 5 visitors.
Under our assumption, we were covered under houses of worship because we are having a religious service as a burial.
The governor's office disagrees. A spokesman said this statement, which reads in part, quote, "Funeral homes are not places of worship. They never were." This business owner informed the Department of Health that he would not cease and desist from holding a mass gathering event and from encouraging interstate travel with guests from El Paso in violation of the state's mandatory quarantine requirements. And so the public health order has been amended to clarify that for him. According to the spokesman, the home could be fined $5,000 per day if he, quote, persists in presenting a public health menace to the city of Las Cruces in the region in spite of repeated warnings and clarifications, end quote.
Every funeral home in the state has been practicing the same practices we do.
Getz is now forced to scale back any funeral service he has to 5 people or less. If he violates that, according to the public health order, he could be hit with a fine of up to $100 or up to 6 months in jail. Reporting from Las Cruces with our New Mexico Mobile newsroom, Kate Beery, ABC 7.